and justice for all.
I'd like to open the select board meeting by making the motion to sign the warrants.
I'll second that. All in favor? I need a motion to approve the minutes as written of December 12th.
So moved, but I wasn't here, so I'm
So
not
moved.
sure that I
So
can.
I'll second. All in favor? Rogers Island. Renee, Rogers Island.
Oh, lovely.
This is in the old business. You've got a draft from Brian at Main Island Trails
Mhm.
Association. He sent a draft of the description for Rogers Island and a picture sample of the signage.
Yep.
So
Very cool.
just wanted your comments and approval.
I like it.
So say day use only, camping not permitted, no fires, choose camp stoves, they do allow for camp stoves, pets on leash, carry out solid waste, pack out food and trash, respect the wildlife. And they do have the picnic tables.
Is that the proper
Proper what?
Kindle no fires? Is that the proper way to,
No,
I
don't start any fires.
mean, kids today might go, I can't bring my Kindle with me.
Oh, yes.
Kindle no fires? I don't know, it just sounds a little weird.
What does it mean?
Well, no, it's a double
I'm
meaning,
just saying
Kindle, like kindling, and then there's the Kindle, yeah.
See, so what I'm saying, if you need to ask, it's a problem. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so do we need to vote on this? Have we agreed to let him have we made an agreement that they can, I thought we agreed that we
This
could,
is the next level. This
so
is
we have to
what we're-
approve of it.
Right.
But just no fires.
I don't think camp stoves for cooking. Well, maybe they can have a little clam bake, you know.
Or they, is that what, is Kindle no fires mean? You
That
can't
means you don't start, yeah.
You could have a camp stove.
It's
but
like
you
an
can't-
open fire.
Do not
I
start.
would suggest that that word was in usage long before.
The current
Yes,
handle.
but I'm saying it's just, is that what that
It's
means? I don't know.
confusing.
They probably have it worded the same.
However,
sign.
That
Okay.
doesn't mean we have to kowtow
sure
And by all means, it
to
doesn't
young
mean that
people.
I know what I'm talking about, so. And do we want pets on the island?
Okay, I think we should look at this.
I'm
Rogers
thinking
Island was
that,
given
no.
to the town of Lubec as a bird sanctuary. Please follow low-impact recreational guidelines to ensure no disturbance of island birds or wildlife. I think we'll read this because if we have to approve this tonight, I'm not gonna approve it by myself or with you, you know, there's only three of us.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm
Let's see if
thinking,
anything is wrong. Rogers Island, also spelled Rogers, sits at the northern edge of Johnson Bay, approximately 1 mile northwest of the Lubec Town Landing. It consists of two forested islands connected by a gravel bar. The bar is exposed at lower tides, creating a single slender island measuring roughly a half a mile long. Rogers was bequeathed to the town of Lubec in the 1970s for the use as a bird sanctuary and as a town park, provided the birds are not disturbed. On the island, one can often find songbirds and shorebirds and spot ospreys or
Osprey.
eagles perched in the trees. Cobswick Bay is the highest density of nesting bald eagles in the northeastern United States. The reef surrounding much of Rogers Island rates high for tidal wading birds and waterfowl habitat. While there is little evidence of nesting activity currently on Rogers, recreational visitors are asked to follow careful, low-impact guidelines to minimize the potential for disturbance of birds and other wildlife. Rogers is open for picnicking, bird watching and exploration during daytime hours. The island is rimmed by several welcoming gravel beaches, making access relatively easy at any time. Good landing options can be found on the southeastern point, on the northwestern shore, at coves along the east side, or on the gravel bar connecting the two islands. There are picnic tables located above the large east-facing bench near the midpoint of the island. Oh, sorry, beach. The water to the north and west of the island drains to just a few feet at low tide. My only concern for this is pets on leashes.
Yeah,
Barking dogs, even on the leash, is gonna scare the birds.
that's right.
I don't see
No
that, I don't think there should be pets in
No
a bird sanctuary. I
Yeah, I
really
agree.
don't. It's not that I don't look at pets, but,
Are shellfish considered wildlife?
well, I think they're marine animals, yeah. But I don't know.
And we
Is
had
there-
talked in previous meetings about protecting the clamming and around it,
I'm looking for language that
Well,
says the
you're
clamming is permitted.
You're absolutely
Yeah.
right that you can have, that they can disturb the clam flats, dogs can.
yeah.
Right, Troy?
A dog trapping on the beach can close the beach.
That's the problem.
But of course, the worst thing for the beaches is Canadian geese. They grab-
Canadian geese?
They grab they grab over a pound. I think.
They're major caca people.
Yeah.
Caca.
Okay,
Doo-doo.
without feeling,
They,
where did it say pets had to be in the leash? Oh, I just don't think that should be on there. That's the only thing
Yeah, I agree with it. I think we should
I
not
think
allow
that
pets.
because it's a bird
Yeah.
sanctuary, and plus they're gonna be coming on small little boats anyway, and small kayaks.
there's no dogs on the island, how are you gonna enforce it?
Pardon me?
No dogs on the island, how are you gonna
There
enforce
won't be
it?
any enforcement.
Well, there's,
Okay.
none
Yeah,
of
You have
this
to
is
say,
enforceable.
no dogs on the island.
You have to at
No
least say
pets.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Don't say
I,
it, you
up
can
here where it
enforce
says kindle no fires, in deference to what you were saying, we could just say no open fires allowed.
Well, I think you better leave their language. Those people know what they're talking about.
Can't set the kindles on fire on the island?
Candles, no fire. You don't want any fire at all.
Yeah.
I-
Well, there are camp stoves there.
I know, but that's
Yeah.
different. A camp stove is one of those little tiny things that you have
Yeah,
for propane.
Yeah, inside, yeah.
I don't know if we
But
should
they have
change
those,
that.
don't they have those little, where you put it inside there? Like they have on, quad.
Cross
I'll
out-
trade keep Kindle no fires, but I agree with no pets.
Okay, so.
Okay,
take
so
out
let's
no
vote. As worded, everything, I make a motion that we accept their proposal to advertise Rogers Island in their closed circuit of their memberships. Remember, we agreed that it
Yes.
wouldn't be openly
Yeah.
advertised, only if you were a member. That was an agreement we made, that if they were paid members of
Mm-hmm.
what's,
Mita.
Mita? that they could, this could be in their publication, but not openly public.
It's also not a thing that we can enforce out there unless we're going to have that island
Well,
police.
their,
But I think it's.
their argument was that their members are very respectful of the
Yes,
land.
yes.
So they're going to follow the rules.
Mhm.
So no pets, that's all we want. Everything's
Yeah.
fine except that pets are not on a leash, is not okay for a bird sanctuary, they'll scare the birds.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
No pets changes, pending no pets changes to this one.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Seconded?
Seconded by, all in favor? Sewer commitment. What's this, historic preservation?
Number two. Or number one.
Preservation
business.
survey.
Sorry. First, I skipped something, Maine Historic Preservation Survey.
This is something that came in the mail. Rachel, would you probably find this
Yeah,
interesting, but
yeah,
they are
yeah.
asking the municipal officials to complete this survey.
On the website?
It's on the website, or actually this is the hard copy.
We can just do it and they'll fill it out for us?
Yep.
Yeah.
Has your community undertaken any actions, discussions, or studies, or formed a group or committee to prepare for physical effects associated with extreme weather events or changing climate?
Well, what we have done when we did the,
We did discuss the.
Olive, the waste treatment plant,
Yeah,
we
waste
talked about
treatment.
We have
Um,
not formed a group
Lubec
or
landmarks
committee.
is always an issue because it is obviously endangered.
In the association,
And-
how they're asking it out.
but
I
as
would,
well.
I would say yes if the select board takes care of it. That's what I would say, because they
Well,
wanna know
I
what
don't
group
think so,
is
because the
named.
Historic Preservation Commission had listed, Lubec landmarks as one of the 10 most endangered historic places in the
Well, we
state.
have not given them the
But the-
authority to
the-
do the town. I mean,
Mhm.
here's the question. Has your community undertaken any actions, discussions, or studies, or formed a group or committee to prepare for physical effects associated with extreme weather events or changing climate? You're saying we have, and it's Lubec landmarks? Because they're
No,
asking.
the town hasn't done anything to that, yeah,
So the answer is no.
yeah.
If so, has the,
No,
they,
if so.
if so, have they specifically included historic properties or cultural resources as a focus area?
No.
Nope. Once you say we haven't, we really,
Please indicate what, if any, threats may affect historic properties in your community.
Wow.
Flooding,
Flooding, summer storms, winter storms. Yeah, I don't know about wildfire or drought,
Erosion.
you know, yeah.
all,
Earthquake,
all the first four.
yeah.
Are there any other that's not on the list?
No. Scavengers,
Yeah, it's
such a harsh.
curious about the Peacock Building, because that in many ways could be a historic place. I think it would, but nothing has, nobody has gone in there to.
Okay, let's
Not
just answer these.
Yeah.
Please indicate what, if any, threats may affect cultural resources in your community. Flooding, summer storms, winter storms, erosion,
Yeah. It's the same for everything.
or wildfire. Come on. Please list any historic properties or cultural resources in community of specific concern. Lubec landmark.
Yeah.
I really don't, I think that's like the
Funding.
only one.
Number 6 is funding. That's it.
What would help your
Cultural
community?
resources, would you potentially like to include the school, because it is in the,
It's not cultural.
no, well, sort of. But I'm just
No.
saying it's in the,
It's not historic.
it's not historic.
What would help your community to prepare for any
It's cultural.
physical effects to historical properties or cultural resources associated with extreme weather events or changing climate? Services, consultation, advice, funding for studies or projects, information on resources, information. What did you say it was, Rachel?
I think the first two, I think, you might want to pick mitigation or resiliency strategies, because I think there are some new grants available for that.
Okay, information on resources, let's cross that, we want that too.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think we need any help with
yeah,
Please provide the name of your town or city. You can do that, right? Does your town or city have a historic preservation ordinance?
no,
Do
we
we?
don't. We don't.
That's it, thank you.
Yeah.
Maintenance.
Mail that out.
Mail that out? Oh, you have to fill it online. Oh, okay. Where were we? Now with the sewer commitment, yeah. We just got a sewer bill, and I paid it already.
I don't think I've
Supposed to
paid
sign this
mine.
before it was sent out.
You don't have to sign it at all, it's just.
I have a Whopper.
On the sewer bill?
Yeah, you ever had a Whopper water bill?
All right, I need a motion to sign the certificate of commitment of sewer users rates, $33,766.99. I make that motion.
Yes, second.
All in favor? Can you imagine if the sewer
Did
bills
we
are?
have to sign anything in that rate, the water rate amount? Or did we?
That's nothing.
Nothing we can do about it.
Well, no, I just didn't know if we were
Sewer
supposed to sign
abatements?
There's 3 of them.
We need a motion to pass a sewer abatement for,
75 County Road.
no,
that.
I'm
234,
not.
300.
I have different order. 75, yeah, 75, it's account number, you're not, it's the account number. for 234,300 for 8112, reason filled pool in August. So, just because they used all the water in the pool, why did they get an abatement?
Because it didn't go through the sewer system. They didn't know.
It's based on water usage,
Right.
but because that's water being used for a pool,
Right.
Okay, got it,
They
got
told
it.
us that.
unless there are a lot of little
Okay.
kids in the pool.
Okay, and let's do this all at once. So we're making a motion to pass the 234,300, then the next account is 404,00500, and the sum of 5610, reasoning computer error, I'd say we don't have a
And
problem with that.
non-existent parcel.
And then here for sewer account 40412200 in the amount of $330.72. Water reading error confirmed through the water department. I make a motion that we accept all three of those.
Second.
All in favor?
That could be my lousy tacky joke of the year.
Duly noted. So you can give up now.
Dan didn't know what to do with that in the last meeting, Rachel,
Yeah.
always. Appoint registrar of voters. Really, he had a field day,
Second.
Did
yes.
Yes.
Well, we didn't say who we were appointing, it's Suzette we're appointing registrar of
Second.
voters. All in favor?
Make a motion by
Motion,
Carol.
yes, I'll make a motion, Suzette. It could have been anybody in here.
he? Yes.
All in favor?
I read my packet.
Rick, you were good.
Here we go.
We need another motion to appoint Suzette Francis.
This is, the
What is
next
this?
item. Sign the Pitney Bowes payment authorization. It's a one-time.
Make a motion
Copy
to sign
machine.
the one-time
Authorizes Suzette Francis treasurer to
pay
process a
of
one-time,
Pitney
yeah.
purchase power of $1,000.
Yeah. Is that the person we changed to for the machine?
No, this is for a postage machine,
Okay,
and this is in order to avoid a late fee.
so do we have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Who,
Dan
Dan?
did.
motion?
Stop moving your head.
Mm.
Resignation of Board of Appeals.
That
See, I did not know that was coming.
didn't come from, I asked, Jason is on the Board of Appeals, he needs to resign, he can't be on the Board of Appeals and be on the selectmen. I asked him to give me a
Well,
letter, I don't have it yet.
We've accepted his voluntary
Okay.
resignation.
Made by,
Carol,
second.
second.
Do you,
All in favor?
And I,
do you have anybody in mind that we could ask to fill that?
A non-select person.
Right. Board of Appeals is for the planning board.
It's not much of a, we don't have many appeals because there's not much zoning. I mean, when I
There
was
was
on,
one this year.
I was on the Board of Appeals and we met every 2 weeks in my last town and it was really busy because there was 90 pages of zoning.
Mm.
It was constant zoning appeal. So, but in this case, it's just for shoreline zoning. So unless, for now. No, but we are looking for someone who would love to have a position on the Board of Appeals and it sounds like a really
That's a
great.
meeting once a month, right?
No, they don't even meet.
They only meet
As-
unless there's
as
an
needed.
How
appeal.
about Maureen Lord? She lives right across the drive.
Yeah, we could just
well,
call
who's gonna say
her.
it?
Yeah,
It's an
Sounds good, get her on the phone if you
Yeah.
wanna do it.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good,
I said, who's gonna say it? It's an appeal.
Yeah.
and you said you have
I
other
do.
business?
I do.
I thought that's, okay.
That's the last one.
Okay, that's,
That was the last one.
All right,
Okay,
It's an
other
appealing
business?
position.
Oh.
it's an appealing position.
The Public Works Department has been scouring their resources in the back pit for scrap metal. They've got quite a collection and they'd like permission to dispose of this town
scrap metal.
scrap. And it's been gone through, it's not needed. And for Ricky to give it up, he knows he's not ever gonna need it. But he'd like the funds to be put into the Public Works Equipment Reserve.
This
That-
is
From the
to
money
sell.
that we
So
get.
might that money go back into helping some of the assistants on our?
Yes,
Right.
yeah, the huge
Yes.
bill for the
How's
truck
our
repair.
coming?
It is all done.
How much was it?
We haven't got the core sent back yet, we'll get like $5 or $6, hopefully $1,000 back for sending the core, so I don't have that final number yet.
So you
Yeah,
let
I
us know
think
next
that's,
time.
do you need
Yeah, we need a
I
motion.
approve, I approve.
Well, so
Yeah.
you wanna make the
I
motion?
move that we allow Ricky to dispose of the scrap metal, and with the receipts or the money that we get from that, to put it back into the Public Works Fund and hopefully to pay for
Equipment
the,
reserve.
yeah, equipment, yeah.
Second. I'll second that. All in favor? I'm not allowed to second.
Okay.
I never get to second everything.
Secondly,
Anything
this
else?
is just an update. Remember the dynamic speed sign we're gonna be getting if I attend the class? That class is going to be January 9th.
What
in
dynamic
Whiting.
speed?
It's gonna show the speed and it's gonna be ours. It's gonna be the town,
You mean
Is
like
this
Millbridge?
kind
Is
of.
this like the one over?
It's more like the
Do you
one
know what I
that
did in
Matthias
Millbridge the other
had.
day? I went 20.
And it
You all
still
20
flashes.
miles an hour, 5 miles under what they said you had to do, and it didn't stop
This
flashing.
one's different.
Exactly.
I think that one
Yes.
happens to be similar to like a refrigerator. Is the light on when you shut the door?
Yeah,
I think it's always going.
This one attaches to a utility pole, it's solar powered, and you guys already gave permission to get it, so
And
I'm
where's
just
it
notifying
going?
you.
I didn't know
It
it
has
was
to be
full
mobile.
time.
This is
It's
the
ours to
mobile
keep.
one.
It's
So
like
ours,
a $3,700
Yeah.
machine.
we just get
Did
to
you
move
get
it
a
around.
grant for it or something?
DOT, we tried to find out how we could get one, and
Where are you
they-
gonna
It's gonna
put
be
it?
right across the
it has to
street from,
move, and you guys choose.
Barbara and Cecil's.
Right.
Because
And
they're
then,
the
and then
ones
when we
that complain.
officially have to move it, just move it about 10 feet. We can still keep it.
oh, we have to move it?
I
How
mean,
often?
you-
How often do we have to move? They don't move the one in Millbridge?
No,
No, that's not
Oh.
the same thing.
But you were concerned about the intersection at North
We
of
are,
Bath,
we are.
and
Yes.
that's a
That's
good place
bad.
to move it, so.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is a bad
Yeah.
intersection, and they're,
And this
But
was
then-
their
yeah,
response to
Right.
us wanting flashing beacon.
yeah.
No, but we can do this, so.
Do you wanna say?
Why not take it down, put it down by the pool zone, pool house every once in a while?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
I've
public
got
works
that place.
will-
I think like in front of Rachel's place, because she has a lot of parties.
Why, do you go by Rachel's place?
You just check.
Leaving
So-
meetings real
Taking
fast,
notes.
leaving meetings real fast.
My
yeah.
only concern with it is the placement of it by that,
Yeah.
that corner of McFadden's, because if it is too close and you're looking at a flashing light, you're not gonna see who's crossing the road, so I think you
If you
better,
could
it
do it
needs to be placed properly, because
far
that
enough
can
ahead,
act as
yeah.
a distraction.
We're
I
gonna do a
agree.
3.5-hour training,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
they'll
Since
come.
I've been back, I've almost hit 2 people hauling out the North Lubec Road.
Yes,
Yeah.
Not looking at me,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
And you were coming down 189, right?
I was going to Cutler, yes.
Yeah, it is a bad corner, but I agree with you that there's almost too much visual stuff going on there.
Yeah, so any more flashing things, if they're
Yeah.
not put right, it's just gonna say, oh, I was slowing down, but I
Yeah.
didn't see the
Are
car
you,
on the
It's like
left.
going
are
through
you
the
going
city
through
at
any
Christmas
training
time.
that might tell you where an appropriate visual
Most
place for
likely,
these to go?
hopefully. I'll
Yeah.
bring it up
We're
Okay.
going
when
to
I,
training,
when we go,
right?
and I've asked the Public Works Department to go with me. It's in
Usually,
Whiting, so.
usually they're
I
put,
thought I was gonna have to go to Augusta.
Yeah.
for it.
usually they're put in the area where you're slowing down going into a town, so.
Okay, the last thing I have to mention is, in our wiki wild weather that we had last week, one of our decorative light poles came crashing down on Water Street,
Which one?
the one by SOS.
Oh, dear.
Again?
Again,
Same one?
How did that happen?
because of the weight from the bolts were pulled out of the cement.
That happened
And
also at
Where,
one point,
what was the wind direction that it happened?
every which way but loose. You know the winds down there.
It has the
Did you
banners
take
on
the
them,
last
it
away?
weakens
Go
over
over?
time,
Yes,
it's got the wreaths on them,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
wind down there.
There's
So,
a light in front of the Lubec Landmarks garden there, and that one was very wobbly for a while. And I just think
So
we
what,
get
where is it now?
storms.
Did it break?
here's the good news. I checked with the insurance company. I'm waiting to hear back if we can claim it. It's $1,000 deductible, the light is around $5,000. So, just letting you know, we're probably gonna go through the insurance. Ricky let me know today that it's just the top section that's broken, so the pole is still usable, but if just the head of it is over 1,000, I say we should claim it on the insurance for 1,000, get it replaced, as long as it doesn't up our rates for
Mhm.
making a
Alright.
claim, and then keep the other parts that are reusable for spare parts in the future.
But when it was put back up after it was knocked over by someone towing something, remember?
Yep.
Was it installed properly, so it was bolted correctly to the ground? I mean, who put it back in?
Our department.
It was really, really windy, what?
Yeah, you know, somebody could do an interesting study of the winds and the storms here and how they affect
Was it
things like
cemented
that.
in?
Yeah,
It sits on
Northwest is the prevailing wind.
cement block that's
November
over
on.
there.
Right.
northwest,
Northwest. is
Yeah.
the prevailing wind.
Yeah, northwest was bad down there.
which would come almost right down that road.
Is
down
that
the
what
street.
happened?
Prevailing wind,
Yeah.
yeah.
I will say, thank goodness nobody was hurt.
Yeah,
You know, it didn't come crashing down on a
That
car
was really good.
or
Who picked it up? Did it fall in the middle
our
of the
crew.
road?
It was about 2:30 Friday, and our crew
In the
went and got it,
afternoon?
and then, yeah, it was still live. Wire.
Oh,
So
wow.
Conrad, I texted him, he came from Ellsworth and took care of the
Oh,
wire.
that's
They
good.
went down and shut the breaker off. So it was all, I mean, it was handled fluently. So
mhm.
just letting you know what happened, how I'm dealing with it.
Okay.
And if we get snow, the wind's pretty well gonna come over the north.
Mm.
All right,
Right.
so I'm done for
Yeah.
updates.
Okay, committee updates.
No changes from
The-
previous.
Yeah,
The harbor board is meeting on the fourth Monday of the month because all of the holidays in the first 3 or 4 months of the year are turned to come out to be the third Monday. So the harbor board will meet on the 28th at 6. And let's see now, we have a safe harbor meeting next Thursday on the 3rd for an update on the letter of intent that we may be submitting for a grant. And
what is the
let's
second
see,
Friday?
Shellfish is
Another-
January 7th, that's next Monday. A week from next Monday, sorry, it's not New Year's Eve. We won't have a New Year's Eve shellfish party. Darn it,
Town
right?
office is closed on New Year's Day,
Yes, the town office is closed on New Year's Day.
but
Does
open
anybody
on
else see
December
that?
31st for tax
For
payments,
taxes.
dog registrations,
That's right.
and boat
They
registrations,
will all, everyone will be here on New Year's Eve day,
full day.
full day, till 4. Bring all the goodies you can for them, they have to work. And bring your taxes.
No, recycling would be on the 11th, not,
It is. That's above the 18th.
okay, I'm reading this incorrectly, yeah, 4 PM.
Revolving loan is the 8th to 3. No update on AOS.
Okay,
And what's going on with the school and AOS?
That's it, just said no update.
Oh, no update, oh, sorry, I didn't write. All right, so,
we have
Public-
an audience.
public
Yes,
comment,
yes.
Troy?
Just so you know that Rogers Island, it is closed salmon from April 15th to November 15th. It is open for winter digging from
Rogers
November
Island?
15th. Yes,
It's within the conservation.
yes, in the conservation area. When Huckins Beach closes, well, not Huckins Beach, once the Saturday closes, Rogers Island closes.
Okay, good, well, that's fine. So it's
A lot
closed
of people
again,
didn't
when
know
is it
that.
closed, Rogers Island's
Yes,
closed?
I think it's April 15th to November 15th. There was some controversy about that. Somebody said it was-
So any people visiting Rogers Island could not,
No,
when they're,
they can go down and walk, you just can't.
well,
climb.
but they would not be able to get a recreational clam license and use that out there.
No.
So they need to know that.
That's in front of her house.
Yeah, it's like,
What did I look at?
The,
Anything else?
Oops.
Otherwise, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I would first like to wish everyone a very happy and safe
New Year?
New Year.
You too, Dan.
Thank you.
Yes, we will all
You're
like to
gonna
have a
do
very
quite a book
happy,
of
happy
jokes?
New Year. And a safe, happy New Year. Yes.
Yes,
It's been some slippery,
let's hope that
roads out.
2019 is a lot better than 2018. Yes,
Adjourn. Pull the plug.
adjourned.
Motion,
Yes.
second,
Where's that
all in
island?
favor?
Great book before I forget.
Yes,
Marley.
Marley.
It's about the perspective of Marley on Scrooge.
Oh, what a little page turner that could be.
It is. No, it's not long. It's just fantastic.
Last Days of Night. Tammy's read it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe she did.
Yeah.
No, it's Chris McCo's Scrooge.